Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Artful Manifesting. Thank you for watching, listening, comments, shares, likes, subscribing. I do appreciate it. I read all your comments. To show you my appreciation, I will be giving away a free personalized tarot reading on March 25th, the next full moon. All you have to do to qualify is like this video, subscribe to this channel, and type full moon in the comments below. All right, let's get started. Today, we do not have any particular question. We are just going to allow Spirit to guide us as to what message you're meant to hear at this time. I do invite you to connect to your own guides at this time and ask for assistance in interpreting the sounds that you hear, the images that you see, and the messages that I share. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come upon it is when you are meant to hear it. All right, let's see what we have. For pile number 1, we have Rue. And for pile number 2, we have Bone. For pile number 3, we have Corvid. You may already know which card you are drawn to, but if you like the assistance of the stones or crystals, let me introduce them. For pile number 1, we have the Andean Opal. For pile number 2, we have the Labradorite. And for pile number 3, we have Opalite. Let your intuition be your guide. Whichever stone or card you're most drawn to is probably the reading for you, and you'll find a link to that in the description box below. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to all the readings or 2 of the readings. It may shed light on multiple areas of your life or different details about one situation. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Andean Opal, which is a very powerful stone in helping one face the future with heightened tranquility. So being at ease with the future. It's connected to the heart chakra, and it also helps to reduce stress. It also helps with sleeping issues, so it helps to facilitate a good night's sleep. You also chose the card Rue, and this herb is used in banishing negativity, consecrating, tools used for ritual. It's also used to break curses and spells. So let's see how these 2 energies combine with what the cards tell us. I do put the names of all the cards that I use in the description box below, if that is something that you're interested in. All right, you have the Chipmunk and Laurel Success. Love that. And the Raccoon and Sycamore. Curiosity. Nice. Let's take a few from this deck. All right, we have Nasturtium. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Victory and conquest. And Yellow Rose, enthusiasm and friendship. And Honeysuckle, beautiful, domestic happiness and devoted affection. Really nice start, very nice cards. All right, let's get some tarot cards so we can have a more complete message. What Spirit wants you to know at this time. All right, we have Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. We start out with swords and then end with pentacles. And what Spirit wants you to know is that there's going to be a shift in your thinking that will lead you to financial opportunities. With the Seven of Swords, it's like you have been kind of tricking yourself into believing something that's not true. So it could be believing that there's only one way to do something, or believing that you're not qualified or you're not worthy. Whatever this is, the universe is working to banish that belief, that negative belief that is not serving you, and replace it with faith and trust and peace. Remember, we have the Andean opal that helps to face the future with tranquility. With the Ace of Swords, it means that Spirit is assisting you by encouraging patience and understanding as you navigate through whatever this mental or thinking fog is. We see this cloud here, and we see this sword of truth, right? This hand coming out of this fog, out of this cloud, holding the sword of truth to reveal the truth to you. So something's going to happen that is going to reveal the truth to you so that you see a clear picture. Sometimes being too much in our head and not enough present in the physical world, in the present moment, can cause an imbalance that takes us down the wrong path of thinking. So Spirit is helping to remove any kind of clouds of thought, any confusion, any untruths, and bringing the truths to you, because the truth is that you do have the skills, you do have the potential, you have the abilities, the worth to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. With the Four of Swords, Spirit is encouraging you to use your new insights. As Spirit clears away these clouds, the Four of Swords is about balance now. We go from 7, which is an odd number, to 4, which is an even number. So it's shifting from an imbalance way of thinking to a more balanced way of thinking, where you are more aware of not only your own abilities but opportunities, and you can see the path clearly of how to propel yourself into a phase of dynamic growth, which then leads us to the Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. With the Five of Pentacles, Spirit is signaling a positive shift in your financial and material matters, assisting you in releasing these beliefs of lack or scarcity, whatever it was that you were believing. Spirit is helping you to release that and helping you to move away from a mindset of struggle into a mindset of support from the universe, believing that the universe is conspiring to help you. Spirit is ushering in a way for you to embrace the abundance and prosperity that's coming to you. So it's there waiting for you. You just have to see it, trust it, and believe it. With the King of Pentacles, there's a need to reassess your approach to stability and success. So again, we're just kind of reaffirming what was said here and perhaps bringing a little bit more clearer message to you, and that maybe what your belief for some of you is about scarcity, and it's kind of like a rigid belief about that there's one way to achieve something. For example, what has really been pushed on the American culture is that going to college was the one way to success. But then we find out about, all these stories of people who quit school to start their own company and became, millionaires, billionaires. So, of course, if you're really love school and you feel that is the right path for you, then do it. But if you don't and you have this passion that you feel like you could get someplace somewhere, get to your goals faster without school, then pursue that. And that's just an example. But it's that kind of belief. You have this belief that this is the prescribed method that you must follow to achieve this success, and Spirit is helping you to release that. With the chipmunk and laurel, we have the word success here, and it's all about knowing that this is the right time to follow those ideas. This is like guaranteed success in the path that you wish to pursue. It symbolizes a new venture coming in, a new opportunity. So the universe is sending you an opportunity to experience this newfound trust and belief in a different way of succeeding, a different version of success, changing your story. The raccoon and sycamore is about following that. It's great that this card comes after this one, because it's basically saying if a new opportunity comes, go after it. And the chipmunk and laurel is saying there's a new opportunity coming and you're going to experience success with this new opportunity. It's like the sycamore tree grows to great heights. And so what's going to happen is by you following this new venture, you're going to be carried up to great heights and expansion. And then we have these botanical cards, nasturtium, victory and conquest. Again, it's saying that you will be victorious. There is a little quote down here that says, "He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still." And this particular plant is one that encourages spirituality, thinking. It balances the earthly physical reality with the thinking reality, which, we were talking about up here with kind of, you can be too much in your head and overthinking something, or adhering to something that maybe isn't right for you or isn't true. And so what this nasturtium, I believe is how you say it, is helping you with is it helps to motivate you into action as opposed to thinking about something. So it's going to take you from thinking about what could work or what couldn't work into actually take action. And again, victory and conquest. You're getting more confirmation that this opportunity that the universe is sending you is going to be successful, which it's going to help you to restore your belief in yourself and in the universe. The yellow rose, as soon as I say this, I think of the song, The Yellow Rose of Texas. And Texas is the friendly state. And it says here, enthusiasm and friendship. So perhaps it will be a friend that brings you this opportunity, or perhaps you'll make a friend in this venture. The yellow rose is also a symbol of spiritual enlightenment. And so what I see happening through all of this is an elevation in your spirituality. I just realized that there is a closet plant here. So perhaps some of you have had an idea that you've been keeping to yourself and you haven't pursued, as opposed to it being a new idea that comes in. In any case, I see that now is the time to pursue it. Now is a fertile time we have ending your reading, honeysuckle, also called woodbine in the old times. It says domestic happiness and devoted affection. This plant, though, has been used in spells to, of course, sweeten the spells and to increase luck. So again, I see your luck changing. This is just more validation that whatever this new venture is, you are going to experience success with it. You're going to experience victory with it. You're going to have luck in this. And it's going to bring you happiness. We also have devoted affection, which I feel like is also echoing the friendship card. So there's a lot going on. There's a shift in your mindset. There's some kind of new relationship. I feel maybe a friendship for most of you, an elevation in your spirituality, and an increase in your finances and resources. And it feels really fun, and it feels adventurous, but not in a stressful way, adventurous in a fun way, that you have trust that everything's going to work out. It's kind of the energy of the Fool, the positive energy of the Fool, just this belief that, you know, someone's going to go on this journey and everything's going to be provided for them along the way. They're going to learn what they need to learn. They're going to find what resources they need to, and everything is going to work out. So that's what I see you moving towards, and the experience that you will be having very soon. What a wonderful reading. I'm so happy for you. And beautiful soul, that concludes your message. I hope you find it helpful. If you liked this, please like the video, comment below, subscribe, which lets you know when more videos are uploaded, and it lets me know that the messages resonate. Best of luck to you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the card Bone, which, you know, when we look at bones, initially we may think of death, as they are something that's left behind from something that once lived. It's not the whole thing though, right? A lot of it's decomposed. It's just the bones. They're also used, have been used throughout time as tools, as musical instruments. And so there's this idea of taking something from the past, one element of it, and using it for the present. Very interesting. And labradorite, which is a very powerful protective stone, and it's also used to help regain energy by healing the spirit and the body. So we'll see how these two energies play into what the cards have to tell us. What Spirit wants you to know at this time. I do put the names of all the cards that I use in the description box below, if that's something that you're interested in. We have the Deer and Oat Healing. There we go. Goes right along with the labradorite. Love that. The Snail and Huckleberry. Trust in the invisible. Interesting. Let's take a few of these botanical cards. All right, we have Snapdragon, Graciousness, and Benevolence. White Rose, New Start and Wisdom. Love that. And Hydrangea, Thankfulness for Understanding. Very nice. All right, let's get some tarot cards and see what else we can add to this message so we can get a complete picture. All right, we have the Tower. And the Emperor. The World. Wow, look at all these major arcana. Eight of Wands. And the Lovers. Give me just one moment. Okay. Wow. I mean, you have one card, the Eight of Wands, that's not a major arcana, and then the rest are major arcana. You are on the precipice of experiencing a major shift, if it has not already begun. And why do I say that? We start out with the Tower and then finish with the Lovers with more major arcana in between. And the Tower is about destroying beliefs. It is the catalyst for a major shift. And the Lovers is about harmony and unity. So you're going from this seemingly catastrophe, which it's not, it's just a shakeup of at the foundational level. But of course it can feel uncomfortable if it's not self-instigated, but rather seemingly like an external force. So going from this disruption, which is the catalyst, through all of these leading you to this harmony. And it's huge. It is a huge shift for you. Let me just go step by step, card by card. The Emperor is about structure, stability, and kind of establishment. So it could be that what is being disrupted is the belief in this structure or this, establishment, if that resonates for you. It could also be that you are being guided by the universe to adopt more structure or a different kind of structure. Sometimes the Emperor is about establishing your own structure in a way that makes sense for you. The World is completion and integration. And I would say that what's really resonating in this spread is integration. We see here the different elements that are being combined to create something. And what I see is that you creating a new structure of combining different aspects to create a more harmonious lifestyle for yourself. So perhaps the belief that you have is about something of being overwhelmed, having too much to do and not enough time to do it. This is, of course, just an example. And the way to accomplish all of those things is to somehow integrate them. So let's say that you need to spend time with kids and the animals, and you also need exercise. Well, you can combine all those things by taking the kids and the dogs for a walk. Now you're getting exercise, you're spending time outdoors, which is very grounding, it's healing, and you're spending time with the pets and the animals. So that's just an example of how you can integrate different things so that you have time to accomplish everything that you need to accomplish. I do see that for some of you there's a sense of a curse almost, and I don't like to use that word, but with snapdragon and hydrangea, these are both used to break curses, and it could even feel like a family curse with the bone card, something that you inherited, that you feel is a curse, and it very may well be a curse. And of course we have the labradorite, which is a stone, the most powerful stone of protection and a stone of healing, along with the deer and oat, a healing card. So I feel that whatever this is that you feel is a curse, or perhaps it is a curse, that is crumbling. The energy that was sustaining it, sustaining that curse, sustaining that belief, is crumbling, and it's being replaced with an integration of harmonic elements that combined together in harmony and synergy to create that which you desire. It could be that it is through more structure, through having a routine, a ritual, a schedule. Remember that bone can be used for ritual. And the other reason that I think that this could be about creating a kind of routine is that we have the snail and huckleberry, trust in the invisible. And what we know is that snails can travel great distances, but they do it seemingly slow. And so there's this idea that little by little things will get done as long as there's consistency. Each day, just doing a little bit, working towards your goal, it will lead to the success of something. And huckleberry is, it used to be called, when somebody would call somebody else a huckleberry, it meant they were of little significance. And so the idea is that one act may seem insignificant in that moment, but when you combine all of the continuity, the consistency of those repeated acts, it measures out to be quite a big thing. like, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time, right? It can get done. It's just a matter of setting that schedule and there being a consistency. With the snail, we see the spiral on the snail, which is, you know, references cycles. And so again, I see you, what with this curse, it's breaking a cycle. You're breaking a cycle. Again, it could be something that you inherited, but I do see this curse, this negative cycle being broken and completed, and you being able to start something new that is more harmonious, which is amazing. This is huge. This is not a little tiny thing. This is a major thing, a big thing, a big breakthrough, a big transformation that is occurring. And with the Tower being the first card, I feel like maybe this catalyst, the energy of this catalyst is already entered your life, and now you are in the process of moving forward and establishing this new routine, these new traditions, these new beliefs that are more harmonious with your core values. They are going to align with you in a way that will propel you forward very quickly. The Eight of Wands is fast moving energy. So it's something that felt stuck, something that wasn't moving forward because it had to be broken, it had to be shattered. And now that that's done, there's healing that's been taking place, and you're on the finish line of that healing, completing that cycle and moving forward, which is absolutely beautiful. The image that comes to mind is somebody that injures themselves, and maybe it's their ankle that's injured, and at first they're not able to walk at all on that ankle, and maybe they're stuck in bed, you know, for a few weeks, and they're not able to do anything. But little by little, the ankle starts to heal and repair, and finally the day comes where that person can put some weight on their ankle and start to walk on it. And then once that happens, then they can start stretching and going to physical therapy, and very quickly, exponentially, the healing process speeds up, and before they know it, they are back to their selves, running, jumping, exercising, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, that this is something that's already happened, if it's not happening now, and you are nearing the finish line of completing this cycle, and this fast energy is propelling you forward. Romans and Greeks believed that the snapdragon could protect from witchcraft. So with the protection of the snapdragon and the protection of the labradorite, I want you to know that you are protected. You are the curse breaker. You are the person that ends the cycle, which is huge. I mean, with all these major arcana, this is huge. This is something that impacts your ancestors, those who come before you, and those that will come after you. It's huge. And it's interesting what it says at the bottom of this card kind of emulates what the Snell and Huckleberry says. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. So again, there's this idea that even The smallest act has a huge impact. And again, you very much are protected. Spirit wants you to know that you are protected now. The white rose is, it says here, new start and wisdom. It's about transformation, spiritual growth, evolution. It's also about unconditional love. And that's what you are receiving. Spirit, your guides, your angels, the universe is sending you unconditional love. Spirit wants you to know that you absolutely are loved and cherished. And there's this sense of recognition coming from the universe in this great deed of breaking this cycle that you're breaking. It says here, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. And so there's this idea of you shedding this. There's the death, right, of this thing, these beliefs, this curse, this cycle, but the ability to take elements from your past, from your late story, and to incorporate and use the knowledge and skills gained from these experiences in a very enlightened way, which is absolutely beautiful. And for more validation, the hydrangea is about removing hexes and curses. It's breaking these spells, and they also provide protection and help to expand our psychic awareness and understand our dreams. So this is absolutely huge that you got the combination of all these cards. So there's some catalyst that's going to set some things into motion. This cycle is coming to an end. You're completing it, and things are going to move very quickly after that to where you will be experiencing this unity, this harmony within yourself. And you'll also see relationships with others improve, whether they're current relationships or new relationships, depending on your individual situation. But we see this new start being carried forth with your wisdom and this amazing new chapter in your life, an exciting new part of your journey, a very safe, protected, harmonious, loving experience. Absolutely amazing. This is huge. Very, very big. I'm just in awe of the energy of what you are accomplishing. Beautiful soul, that is your message. I hope that it resonated. If you enjoyed it, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, which lets you know that there's more content uploaded, and it lets me know the messages are resonating. Best to you on this beautiful spiritual leap forward. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the card Corvid, which is the bird family that includes crows, magpies, ravens, blue jays, a very resourceful bird. And they're also known for their ability to speak and imitate sounds. Some crows are known to bring people gifts, shiny objects, if they like them. They have good memories. In fact, Norse mythology, Odin had two ravens, Hugin and Mugen, which were thought and memory. You also chose the opalite, which is said to balance the chakras, promote emotional healing, encourage people to follow their dreams, helps boost self-esteem. So we'll see how these two energies combine with what the cards have to tell us today. What Spirit wants you to know at this time. I do put all the names of the cards used in the description box below if that's something you're interested in. All right, we have the Bobcat and Blackthorn, Patience. The Weasel and Pine, Introspection. Let's take some of these botanical cards. All right, we have Violet, Faithfulness and Modesty. And Sacred Lotus, Enlightenment. Bellflower, Gratitude. All right, let's get some tarot cards. Let's see what else we can find out. King of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. The Fool. Three of Wands. And Three of Cups. You know, I think that you are balancing your chakras. You are reaching a spiritual graduation. You're leveling up spirituality. And the reason that I say this is right in the middle of your tarot cards is the Fool, which is a fresh start, new beginnings. And you also have the Sacred Lotus. You have the Opalite, which is about balancing your chakras. And you have the Corvid, which is, you know, amongst everything that I already shared about it, it's a highly intelligent bird and it communicates effectively. It is a symbol of initiation and mystery. Look at how the figure on the Fool is dressed in this purple dress with stars. So I think what's happening now is you're experiencing this level up in multiple areas, because with the Fool in the center, we have Pentacles, Swords, Wands, and Cups. All four suits balancing on each side with this fresh start in the middle. And so it's going to take on the form of expansion in all areas of your life. We start out with the King of Swords, who is bringing you mental clarity, discernment. You are approaching life with a rational, clear mind. You're making informed decisions. They're also very good communicators, which is just like the Corvid. And you are being able to navigate challenges with wisdom. Now, this doesn't mean that you won't have challenges, but you're going to be able to handle them in a different way. The bobcat and blackthorn, which there's a cat here, and then we have the bobcat beneath. Bobcats are very stealthy and they're patient. So they're not going to exert a lot of energy. Instead, they're going to wait and then at the right moment make their move. The blackthorn is capable of climbing over all kinds of obstacles. So I see you overcoming with obstacles with ease and without having to use a lot of energy, because you are in the process of balancing your chakras. The Eight of Pentacles is all about honing your craftsmanship, your skills. It's the universe presenting you with the opportunity to invest your efforts, focus your efforts in your pursuits, and encouraging you to take pride in your work. We can always improve. We can always challenge ourselves to paint a new style, a new subject, and fine-tune our skills, tweak our skills. So that is what is happening for you at this time. That's what the energy that's coming into your life at this time is promoting. You have the Weasel and Pine, introspection. Weasels are independent creatures, and certainly balancing your chakras, reaching spiritual alignment is an individual journey. And pines are very interesting trees. They're evergreens, which is a symbol of the eternal soul. They can withstand great cold, great heat. Their tiny little needles are waxy and able to retain water. So they're used in spiritual ceremonies. They're just really remarkable trees, and they're an ancient design. And then the Fool, of course, we already spoke of. This is, the fresh starts, new beginnings. You are about to embark on a sort of adventure without the burdens of the past. You've already done the work. And again, there's still going to be little challenges, but because you've done so much work on yourself and understanding yourself, healing, recovering, you're going to face the future with a breath of fresh air, with curiosity, with optimism, which is wonderful. You're going to trust the journey and the process. You have faithfulness and modesty with the violet. Violets promote peace. They dispel negativity. They are for protection. So again, you're going to trust in this new path. I just feel this whole different energy coming over you, where you just have this really positive outlook on life that manifests things so much easier for you, manifesting that which you want without fear or worry, but instead with just this optimism that even if something does come on this journey, all of a sudden you have to climb a mountain or cross a river, you're going to look at it as, well, you're going to find the silver lining, you're going to find ways around it, you're going to find ways over it, through it, you're just always going to find a way. And there's a lightness to it. There's not this heavy energy of the past weighing you down. There's this fresh, light, new energy. You have the Three of Wands, which is looking forward to the new horizons, looking forward to the adventures that the Fool is bringing. It's seeing the bright future ahead and being able to set intentions for your goals and to move towards those. The Sacred Lotus, again, is about enlightenment. It says, no mud, no lotus. So this is where you came from. We start out in the gunk, but all of that gunk, that mud, at that sediment at the bottom of the pond, it is what nourishes us. That's what inspires us to grow and bloom. And that's where you are now. The Three of Cups is you celebrating each phase along the way. So on this new journey, every time you meet a benchmark or overcome an obstacle or navigate successfully, you're going to recognize it and celebrate it. You're going to be supported by people that are nurturing and encouraging and right for you. So it's absolutely beautiful. You have cause for celebration. And of course, we have Bellflower Gratitude, which is, kind of echoing the Three of Cups, being appreciative of that which you accomplish, others appreciating you for what you accomplish. It's also a flower of luck and, interestingly enough, truth. And so I think that the truth is, we start out here with the King of Swords, the Sword of Truth, right? But it's your own personal truth. It's you authentically, your authentic you, who you were meant to be. This is like your heaven. This is a huge up level in experiences, a very balanced life, which is absolutely beautiful. And as a result of that, you will, with the Sacred Lotus, you're going to have a stronger intuition. Your inner wisdom, inner voice will be more easily heard by you, and you're going to trust it more, which your higher self will never steer you wrong, which is why it's going to be so easy for you to navigate any kind of obstacles and trust, have the childlike faith to trust where the river of life takes you, and trust and know that you will have the strength, courage, knowledge, skills to greet whatever comes your way and overcome any obstacles, learn any new skills that you need in order to continue forward. It's absolutely amazing reading. So happy for you. And that, beautiful soul, is your message. I hope you enjoyed it. Best of luck to you on this amazing new chapter. Thank you. Bye.